Jump up on the rope, put my feet up in your face. No, we ain't tapping out, but y'all ain't but this way. Whoa, gorilla tactics. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. Gorilla tactics. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. I said, ain't nobody really than gorilla. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. I said, ain't nobody really than gorilla. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. I said, ain't nobody really than gorilla. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. Gorilla tactics. Whoa, you know we bout action. Whoa, you know we not lacking. Whoa, not just not matching. Whoa, jump up on the rope, put my feet up in your face. No, we ain't tapping out, but y'all ain't but this way. Whoa, gorilla tactics. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. Gorilla tactics. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. Gorilla tactics. Whoa, you know we bout action. Whoa, you know we not lacking. Whoa, not just not matching. Whoa, jump up on the rope, put my feet up in your face. No, we ain't tapping out, but y'all ain't but this way. Whoa, gorilla tactics. Ain't nobody really than gorilla. Gorilla tactics. Ain't nobody really than gorilla.
YouTube, man, what's going on? You already know who it is, man. It's me, Snoops. We're here grinding some more NBA2K22. I'm excited because literally I was not expecting this until like late last night when I seen the tweet and they said, look out for tomorrow because we got Joel Embiid popping off. And yeah, man, I was wondering when they were actually going to do something because, you know, we started off the season with that Zion, that free Zion, and they didn't give us anything else, but they've been giving us obviously a lot of hero cards for the champions, I believe is what they're called. We can easily just go ahead and take a look here. Because they have Return of Heroes Champions Indeed, where they have LeBron, Kobe, Giannis, Kevin Garnett, D Wade, and Steph Curry. So far, we don't know what the card is going to be for this. Obviously, we know it's going to be some sort of Invincible card, or maybe a GOAT card. Maybe. No, it's definitely going to be. Actually, I don't know because, like this card specifically is going to have to be probably some sort of GOAT card. And the only reason why I say that is because a lot of these cards have released with their invincible versions. So it's like, why would you want the regular version of this Steph Curry, for an example, that has like, you know, like some really great stats? Like, yeah, indeed, he's got like 99, 98 stats on a lot of his stats, but why would you want that when you can have the invincible version that literally has a like 99 everything? So if we come over here, we can easily go ahead and be like, yeah, like 99, 97s, and then, you know, some 98s as well. But like, that's pretty much the only reason why I'm concerned that like, how are they going to make these hero cards more valuable than the invincible cards, considering that most of these cards are releasing with invincible counterparts, such as um the LeBron James, I believe. Actually, I believe all of these have released with counterparts that are invincibles, because you have the Steph Curry here, D Wade, Kobe, there's the Giannis, there's LeBron. Obviously, there's been some others that were released as well, and you see the Kevin Garnett there as well. Um, but yeah, it's like you got Kevin Garnett, Giannis, Kobe, LeBron, D Wade, Steph. All of these cards, all these hero cards have had invincible counterparts in the same pack. So collecting these cards are gonna be more valuable. How? If they like, if it's not a GOAT card, or like a special card, like just in general, then there's going to be no incentive to collecting these. If anything, you would rather spend the extra MT getting the invincible versions, or at least like spending, you know, the VC trying to pull the invincible versions rather than the hero versions. Also, the main thing that kills the hero versions is that you cannot use them. And let me say this again: you cannot use these in these cards, you cannot use these hero cards in like 4 challenges that require you to have a certain amount of players for a team. So if you're doing like a challenge that says you need like 13 Warriors players, and this happened to me as well, because I used this Steph Curry because I'm like, well, he's the best Steph Curry I got, he's the best Warriors player I got, throw him in the lineup. But as you can see on the card, there is no icon, there is no team icon at all, which is also kind of weird that they did that, to where there is no team affiliated with these hero cards as well. But like, I literally had everybody else on my team as a warrior player had this Curry, and I did not complete the challenge. Swapped him out for the Galaxy Opal version, the NBA 75th anniversary version that I have, and that one it worked. It completed the challenge after that one swap. So keep that in mind, guys, when you are trying to use these cards. If you are trying to use these cards, say let's see, say that, okay, so say that you're doing a challenge, because, okay, so this is the Celtics version. So say like you're doing like a Celtics challenge, you have your Paul Pierce, you have this Kevin Garnett as well. So say that you're doing a Celtics challenge that requires like 3 Celtics players, and you have to win like a certain amount of triple threat games with Celtic players, and then you throw in Kevin Garnett, you throw in like Paul Pierce, and maybe somebody else, maybe like a Jason Tatum, maybe Marcus Smart, Derek White, whoever you choose to have, maybe Jaylen Brown, or maybe if the or maybe it'll be the Jason Tatum that releases, or the Jason Tatum that's already out, whatever you prefer. And then you don't complete the challenge or don't get any progress because this Kevin Garnett is in the lineup instead of having like an actual player that has the team icon. So it kind of sucks, because then you also have like all these other cards that are free that you see that I have, like that Sean Kemp that I got from the challenge. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I pulled this Kyle Korver earlier. I want to see what his stats are looking like because he might be added to the lineup. Some decent stats here, obviously 99, 3-pointer 99, free throw 90, ball handling. That's actually really, really good. Some decent defensive stats. I will have to take a look at his badges and compare him with other players in my lineup and see how he fits in there. But for right now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be grinding. We're going to be grinding because I'm going to show you what I have so far. So far, I have 4 that are actually out of packs and opened. So the Zion literally off the rip from day one. I got the Bam, then I got Tyrese, then I just got Sean Kemp as the last one that is actually open anyway. And then I have 2 more, so I have a total of 6 that are here because I got the Chris Mullin and I have the Donovan Mitchell, so I'm pretty fucking excited that I got those 2 out of the way, and that's going to be insane. So now we also have, to go through all 30 teams and do a game against all 30 teams, win the game, but not only that, we have to use 10 players from that team. So pretty much a starting 5 and then a backup for each position, pretty much. And then, your back 3 can be whatever the fuck you want because you only need 10 total. But you need to win the game and make sure that they don't score more than 60 points. So the score can be as low as possible. You're not really sitting there trying to dominate the other team to get as much MT as possible, like you are in domination, because you're trying to get as much MT as possible from that just so you can get the 3 stars. However, whenever you do this, you don't really need to worry about that. You just need to focus on defense. Don't give a shit about scoring at all. Just like your main priority should literally just be defense. So with that being said, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna turn the Elgato on, and over here, I'm gonna make a wheel. So I'm gonna make a wheel. I'm gonna have gonna write down the names of all the players that is available, even Brandon Ingram and RJ Barrett. So keep that in mind. But we also have Westbrook here, and I'm actually gonna put Westbrook. So we have Steve Nash, DeJounte Murray. We have underdogs. We need AI Chris Paul. And then Minute Bowl. We're going to let the wheel spin for a whopping 13 seconds, just giving it an odd number there. All right, I'm gonna bring this in. All right, so you guys are gonna be able to see what is gonna be the first card that we go for here. That is loud as hell. All right, Chris Paul. Also, I should have made it to where it removes the choice, so then I'll just do that. So we go after Chris Paul first. Chris Paul, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the first card that we go for. So Chris Paul, passing perfectionist. So in order to complete this, it's all difficulty 5-on-5, so it's a regular game. Literally a regular game. I also like how all the pictures are what like the actual pictures of the player. That's what the hero card is like based off of. So they used like actual like I don't know like how they did it, like how they like who did the artwork for these? Like I would like to know who did the artwork. But you can see that Chris Paul and then Allen Iverson are technically side by side, because you can see a little bit of Chris Paul's arm there, and you can see a little bit of the jersey. I'm just assuming that's what that is Chris Paul's arm and the Valley jersey, because the yellow there. But yeah. Passing perfectionist, no one is perfect, but you'll have to be in this game, win the game without turning the ball over. That's the only way to win. Literally the only way to win. So we have our normal lineup here. We're facing against the Denver Nuggets. They don't have a super top tier team. The only player they have is Jokic, who is a dark matter card. However, this is my lineup. We got some really, really good players here. A lot of my players are needing contracts. So let's toss some contracts on these bad boys, shall we? All right, so we should have plenty contracts here. I heard my dog barking outside. I was just wondering where he was barking at. Cause there's kids. Like we have like some kids here in this neighborhood. Obviously just a few. And they always play outside. They always play with the dog. Sometimes, and he's barking because he wants their attention, which is fucking funny, but he needs to learn to, like, we're gonna have to train him not to do that. Like whenever he wants attention, like we're gonna have to train him to not bark whenever he wants attention, because he does get out of hand whenever he does that. But win a game without turning the ball over sounds easy enough. It's gonna be a little tricky. At least we don't have to 100% sit here and just focus solely on just like, you know, making sure that we don't foul or anything, like earlier when I was playing, which thankfully I got that done like first attempt. It was insane. But we got a good team here. We should be able to dominate. I'm just 100% not going to focus on offense. I'm just going to focus on just staying ahead, really. The block. Yep, and that's why I'm not really worried. Like, I'm not worried about passing or anything. If I miss a shot, oh well, it's not a turnover. It's literally just all about the turnover game. That's literally all it is. It's about the turnover game. It ain't about, you know, the score so many points with a player, not like a like get so many dunks or so many threes, or, you know, do this, do that kind of thing. Yep. So if I miss, it's fucking whatever. And also it's great because I don't have to do that damn challenge anymore. To like you practically have to shoot 100% in the game. Like it's the he never misses. It's the Chris Mullin challenge, and you practically play a game of triple threat, so 3v3 first to 21, and you only get 7 shot attempts. So you have to make it in, like, you have to win in 7 shots. Like, I believe it's in 7 shot attempts and not just, oh, win in 7 shots. Which means, you know, practically just like you're only allowed to hit 7 shots. Which means that you can only take 3s. Because, you know, 7 times 3 is 21. But, which means, like, if you score, like, a basket and it's a 2, then you're fucked. Game over. Regardless of if you have to shoot 100% or not, it's still a dead challenge at that point. Alright, I'm just making, I wasn't paying attention, so I'm just making sure there's no turnovers. Good. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about fucking fouls. I can foul as much as I fucking want in this game, and that's gonna be fantastic. So I can just foul to get out of certain situations. I'm just gonna give it to Curry since he's right there. We're just gonna chuck it. We got the board. Schmack.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one. Trying to find a spark here. Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
So for the first 3 quarters, it's pretty much just all about just scoring, defense, making sure that they can't, you know, keep up and they don't get ahead. Ooh, early release. I was not expecting the slow gather there. I was not expecting him to have like a slow gather. I was expecting more of like a fade, honestly. But ooh, let's go Butler because he's so far in front.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat. And that replay courtesy of the 18.
Oh, come on. That's a rip. That's a rip. That's a rip. That's a rip.
That'll be a second foul of the game. Barton, he's checked in for jumpshot. First quarter play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Green. To the middle. To end the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there. And here's Curry for 3. And that one falls.
That's why I just like this Curry, man. That's why I like the Curry. All the badges is just gonna go in regardless. And this is all-star difficulty too, by the way, guys. This is all-star difficulty. Will Bart. That's my boy, Will Bart. That was early, even though I released it when Faku. Faku just like cooking right now. He wants fucking respect. But you know what I want? Respect too.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance. Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage in both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Barton, the pass to Green. Back to Barton. Puts up a three. And it goes out of bounds.
Air ball.
Checking in for your home team.
The three from Curry.
I was really hoping that it wasn't gonna make him just fall so much further in that corner.
Dropped 3 threes in that quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go. Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Jeff Green. Then there's also
That's Curry, baby. That's Curry.
Is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
They've got Steph and Curry. Kuminga is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Butler. Green, the pass to Jokic.
Jesus Christ, I was not. What the fuck kind of a shot was that?
Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And for Denver, down low, it's
Kuminga.
Jonathan Cummings.
Rivers. Then it's Green.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play.
Now I just have to make sure to just, you know, pull up on Jokic.
Jokic in the post. Horford comes.
Okay, I was not expecting him to do 5,000 fucking post moves.
He's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field. And you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but
Let's go.
starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground. Let's make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Oh, come on.
The official
Free block, bro. And then they're calling a foul on that shit.
Defender really went after him. Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't have a chance for the and one.
Number 3.
he's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Curry. Pass to Kuminga. The three is up.
Ooh, let me hit that. Oh, come on. I want Kuminga to hit that, man. I'm actually quite happy that Kuminga got a card.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Now Curry.
Where are you going?
Points for him. Hits a three-pointer.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 23 points.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2
Timeout
more
home
since.
team.
All right. So still no turnovers, which is good. Good, good, good. We just don't need to do anything stupid to turn the ball over.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And they're running. And it's
Slam. That's why I love this Jimmy Butler as well. This Jimmy Butler, solid. If you don't have this Jimmy Butler card yet, grind for it. Absolutely worth it. Like literally, most of these cards are worth it, man. I mean, you see my lineup. Majority of my lineup is these playoff cards.
outside. Green. Pass to Morris. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. No good. A bit long that time.
You know, Jonathan Kuminga has a terrific build for NBA action. He's got height and a 7-foot wingspan, combined with a lot of quickness and athleticism.
Here's Jefferson. And it's good.
I was gonna say, if I missed that, I don't know what to say, because that was just a beautiful ass fucking possession.
This perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfish
Curry with the block.
On the take. Pass to Kuminga.
Kuminga
Knocks it
for three.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Kuminga's got
3
6.
points.
Well, Grant, where you really see Kuminga put his physical gifts to use is on defense.
That's right.
Timeout,
He
home
sticks to
team.
his man like glue and also has a great nose for the boards. He was collecting a very respectable amount of rebounds down there in the G League.
Checking in for your home team. Jermichael Green.
I was looking at Twitter. My bad. My bad, Twisty. My bad. I was looking at Twitter. Because my buddy CJ tweeted only 3 months away from
Here in the second quarter.
2K23, and you know what I say about that? We have no info on the game. That's how you know we're getting closer and closer, is that we have no info on the game. I'm so glad that he did not fucking rip me right there.
26 points.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside, Green. Pass to Morris. Clock at 6. Barton outside. Will it go?
Will Bart.
Grabs the miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way. You know, guys, no denying
Ooh, let's go. We got that. I was hoping for like a foul call there, but
in their playbook to get a good shot.
I'll take the basket regardless. That was fucking phenomenal.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Green with a screen on Butler. Back to Green. Pass to Morris.
Yeah, that's Jermichael Green, right?
Shoots over Kuminga. It's blocked.
Kuminga with the block.
Goes to your home team. Now into the lineup for your home team.
Clock at 2. Curry with the block.
Fucking Curry with the block.
Pass to Kuminga. Takes a 3. And it's good.
Jonathan
Assisting on the play
Kuminga.
was Curry.
For three.
Kuminga's got 9 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall,
Kuminga's like being a really great addition to the lineup.
been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now Butler. Here's Jefferson.
Schmack, let's go. They were trying to double team there. Pass to Butler, then the swing over to Jefferson in the corner.
Touch to do so. I just think he needs to raise his consistency.
And so it's Las Vegas. Building an insurmountable.
So what we do, so what we will do here, in the third quarter is we're still gonna play. We're just gonna keep running it, and then when we get to the fourth quarter, that's when we're just gonna sit back. We're just gonna run the clock. We're not gonna cause like any violations though. But we're just gonna run the clock until like it says 5 seconds, and then we'll chuck it.
He's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest.
And then because I have Curry, it's more than likely going to be at least somewhat close. Oh my god, I like that. I see the double team coming up. I pass to like Kuminga or whoever's there, Butler, Kuminga. Then Jefferson's usually the next person it goes to. And he's usually open. Because they rotate so far away. And then I pass to somebody, then that person rotates to that person. Then I pass it again, and then that person's wide open with nobody to, with really nobody to contest. It's great.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response. Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking.
I'm just chucking. I need to stop doing that. Is this Jeff Green? Or is this Jemai? Who? Which Green is this? What number is he? 32? I was right, Jeff Green. And then 0 is Jermichael Green. Yeah, so I was right.
Green with a screen on Horford. Back to Green. Misses the three.
Cool. I'm just glad that was fucking right on that call. So I don't look like an idiot.
Back to Butler. Pass to Curry. Over Morris.
That's a 2, but it's a green and it's a basket. So who cares?
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Knocked loose.
Curry.
And here's the fast break.
The Horford. Let's go.
Assist from
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Here's Barton.
I love Al Horford, man. Like I'm glad that he's like balling his ass off right now.
Sometimes it just goes that way.
Damn.
Miss there on the triple. Just under 2.5 minutes.
That was just me just being awful. That's literally all that was. I was rushing it.
He's having to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Curry. Out left to the wing. Morris against Butler. Out to Horford. They get the
Oh, Jesus. That shot was like hella slow there for some reason.
Morris outside. Pass to Gordon. Back to Morris.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot
Team
there.
foul. Stephen Curry.
I'll bring the bench out. We got Derek White, Jalen Brown, Andrew Wiggs.
Shooting for your home team.
Throw good for Morris.
Morris. At the line for 2.
Actually, put Wiggins there in the 2, and then Brown in the 3. That's usually how I have it as.
Here's White. Fires from deep.
Okay, Derek.
White that time, feeling the separation, was able to shoot that shot with rhythm.
Brown against Barton. Right wing.
Good fucking rotations from the AI there. I'm surprised that AI made that rotation.
5 on the clock.
This is the new Bam Adebayo as well.
Lets it fly.
Let's go.
Violation.
Still no turnovers.
D.
Away team
Let's
ball.
take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense.
Fucking Jonathan Kuminga, man, was such a great addition to the team. I replaced Michael Bridges. Well, I mean, Bridges is still in the lineup. He's just in the secondary unit here.
2 of 8 from the field. Here's White into the lane.
Let's go.
And makes it with the kiss.
Buckets.
White's got 5 points.
I'm also glad Derek White getting a little bit of love as well.
He continues to gain the confidence.
It's like Al Horford, Derek White.
Screen on Wiggins.
Like they getting some love, man. They getting some love, especially there in Boston. I mean, Derek White was, you know, showing the fuck up there for San Antonio
Adebayo with it.
for a little bit, and then, you know,
And in this one, here's White.
ooh, let's go, White. Derek White, man. I need to show more respect to this card, and but I mean, obviously he's not gonna make the starting lineup because my starting lineup is fucking cracked, and I like having Jimmy Butler there as the starting shooting guard because he's a taller player. He's 6'7".
Back to Campazzo. And here is Green. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
We got Wiggs.
And stolen by Adebayo. It's 2-on-1. White for three. Here's Brown.
Schmack.
Knocks the jumper down.
And just not letting up.
Let's go.
You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Las Vegas. And they're up an insane amount going into the break.
All right, now this is the quarter where we just don't give a shit.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display. Yeah, and with the
That was like literally the first possession of the fucking game.
Ball in the absolute perfect.
Literally the first possession of the game, or what? I think so, yeah.
and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got DeMarcus Cousins, Bryn Forbes out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's
I forgot DeMarcus Cousins was playing for Denver.
knocked away. Pass to Forbes.
He was on a 10-day contract.
The rebound by Wiggins. And out of bounds.
Oh, that's a turnover, isn't it? Okay, no. Is it?
Will have it.
Does that count as a turnover? Hold on. Fuck, no! Come on, bro. That's what causes me? Oh my god. That's what causes me to fuck up the challenge, is fucking, like, me getting bumped by a fucking gold card. Are you fucking serious? That shit needs to fucking, that shit needs to be taken out, bro. Getting bumped out of bounds just because you're running down the court. Like, I literally was just barely past. Fucking, I was just barely past half court too, man. That fucking sucks, bro, because I wasted fucking 20 minutes just getting that shit, bro. I wasted 20 minutes playing this fucking game.
By the supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Fuck, I might as well just not pass. I might as well just use whoever has the ball at the time.
Curry's ability to shoot the basketball off the dribble may be as special as we've ever seen in
And then I'll just run down the court like in the fucking center.
Some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
one 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
And here is Morris. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Morris passes to Gordon. And that time, also a missed shot. Horford high post. He's against Gordon. Second shot opportunity. And Horford lays it up and in.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
They already called a timeout.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Morris dishes to Barton. Green deciding where to go with it. The fader. The shot, no good. And it's Las Vegas.
Yeah, like the only other person I'll give it to is Curry.
Outside Curry. Off target from outside.
So like, if I grab a board, I'll just give it to Curry since I know Curry's just gonna stay right there,
Without a basket in the game.
or whoever the point guard is, either Curry or Derek White.
Morris outside. Jokic kicks to Barton. Jokic with his screen on Jefferson. Clock at 4. A floater, and Jefferson sends it back.
Oh, don't look now. Twice on the pipes. Big time denial by
Home
Jefferson.
team foul.
And Aaron Gordon.
Ah, come on.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Curry with the 3. He's off on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Morris outside. Gordon up on top. Back to Morris. Butler with the steal. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by
Jimmy
Butler.
Butler.
They called a second timeout.
Timeout home team.
Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Like, I'm just not gonna give it to. I'm not gonna pass. Like, I mean, I had no problems with the passing. Like, you guys seen that I had no problems with the passing. I was having some really fucking dope passing plays. Like, you guys were seeing that shit. Like, that my fucking possessions were fucking phenomenal. Like, passing was not an issue. I was getting the ball to my teammates and everything without a worry. They were also scoring so much off of that.
24-second shot clock violation.
Like, especially fucking Richard Jefferson was getting open so much off of me getting doubled on Curry.
Checked in. And here's Las Vegas. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. The shot by Curry, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They set the pick. Campazzo. That 3 off the mark. Las Vegas leading by 13. Outside Jefferson. And the dunk by Horford.
Horford.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here is Forbes. After the basket by Las Vegas. Poked away. It's stolen by Jefferson. 3 on 3. Tries again. Horford.
Fucking Al Horford, man. That's why I love this fucking card.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, they're also crashing the offensive glass with everything they've got. The second chance points coming
Green.
in bunches.
Got that one up.
Stephen Curry.
12 points for him.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Here he goes. Campazzo, the pass to Forbes. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. That's tipped. And here is Curry. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Las
Stephen
Vegas.
Curry.
And they're getting their
3
points
points.
now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Campazzo, the pass to Green. Launches it.
How about the energy
That's
from
the end of the
Steph Curry,
first quarter with the
defensive end
score.
right there? Really
Your
good
home team.
job.
We're at the
2.
end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Las Vegas ahead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
Oh my god. Curry, don't do that.
Be it
Curry.
the other aspect of your game.
On the court right now for Las Vegas.
Sheesh.
Butler out there with Steph and Curry. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Kuminga in at the 4. Back to Morris. And the layup's good off the glass. Morris has got his first basket.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Curry can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Denver. He kicks to Morris. Lob pass to Gordon. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Kuminga. Crosses over.
Oh, let's go, Kuminga with the slam.
Looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kick.
We played through the first minute here in the second. Poke loose and stolen by Butler. Shoots over Barton.
Ah, damn it.
Misses off the right eye.
Did it just a little too early because I'm just like, I'm either going to get the dunk or I'm going to get the step back and get a really, really good shot. And then I made up for it. I almost got stripped there too because I was being risky as hell, but
Mentality, Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
but thankfully I was already in position to get the animation, so I didn't get ripped.
Morris right side. And another miss by Denver. So it's Las Vegas now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Oh, come on.
Good.
Full white, wide open.
Now Morris to the paint. It's stolen by Jefferson. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And Horford wide open.
I only passed that one because he was wide the fuck open. Like on fat, like I might as well just pass down court to somebody if they're wide open on a fast break. Like I might as well just do that.
Now here's Gordon. Tight defense.
But if there's nobody like exactly wide open, then there's gonna be no point in passing that shit.
Green kicks to Jokic. On the wing, Morris. Shoots over Curry. That one wide left. And here's Las Vegas. Only
Like that, he was open enough where I knew I could get the pass off.
Butler's not a volume shooter. He makes every shot count. That time the delivery from deep.
Substitution for your home team.
Butler's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Pass to Cousins. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Cousins against Jefferson. Can they get it? No good from Cousins.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Butler from outside. Gets the three-pointer
Jimmy
to fall.
Butler.
Butler's got 10.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Rivers dishes to Cousins. Passes to Jokic. Good work defensively by Horford.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can
Curry left wide open.
mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
High post Cousins. To the middle. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Schmack.
Shot is good.
Stephen Curry.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
High post Cousins. Jefferson is right there. And stolen by Horford. Fires the 3.
Oh, come on, bruh. Just because it was like a pull-up shot.
Jokic against Curry. It's Rivers on the wing. Denver passing it around. And
Away
there's
team
the call
foul.
on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That's his first foul.
That's his
Fucking the fucking IQ play there to reach in foul before he got a chance to gather.
36 seconds left in the second quarter.
Because then he went for the shot and they're like, nah, fam, that's a reach.
Here is Forbes, defended by Butler.
Bryn Forbes.
Over to the wing. Campazzo.
Facu.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
They get it back. Jefferson has a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Jefferson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's stolen by Jefferson. That shot off the mark.
The end of the first half
All about
with a score.
Steph Curry for
Your
Las
home
Vegas.
team.
Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Gordon and Jokic.
They're just literally letting me just shoot with Curry.
Tay Morris is out there with Will Barton. And it's Green in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Barton. And Butler sends it. And he gets it back. Morris looking over the floor. Just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up for Las Vegas. Takes a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Home
Horford.
team ball.
Yeah, we're gonna have turnover check. They have 10. I have 0 still, so we're still good. We're still good right now, boys.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
That's tipped. And so it looks like Denver will retain
The ball goes
possession
to
here.
your home team.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Barton.
I was hoping the game wasn't gonna be weird and fucking give me some dumbass fucking turnover for that shit.
That's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 5 points.
Considering that we never had control of the ball to begin with and it wasn't our possession. We never, like, we never switched possessions.
Back to Morris. Now the pass to Green. Left side Gordon. Shoots over Kuminga. And again, Denver no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Inside. Gordon finds Morris.
Does that not count as a turnover?
Morris with a screen on Horford. And Jokic wide open. He shoots.
Hold on. So if I get blocked, that does not count as like a turnover?
Now here's Kuminga.
Here we go. Richard Jefferson getting some love again.
Right there. Jefferson.
I'm so confused. So I'm guessing blocks don't count towards turnovers? Even though it's kind of like the same, like, I guess it's just a stop at a shot attempt.
Dunker, and now he's
because you actually shot the ball and were in the middle of a shot attempt. So I can see why it's not a turnover, but
Off pass to Gordon. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And he buries the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
kinda.
So it's Las Vegas now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Jokic
What was that pass?
steal. And Jefferson sends it back. And here we go. It's Butler. It's Curry outside. And another three for Las Vegas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Morris kicks to Barton.
They said turnovers allowed, 1 out of 1.
Pass to Jokic.
So does that mean the challenge is over? It's just little dumb shit like that, bro. Like I got doubled. I was forced to pass out, but for some reason, like the pass that it forced me to make was like a different pass than what I was actually trying to do. I get it. I know how to fucking do a jump ball. You fucking dumbass game. I click rematch and then you're like, oh, you've never played this game before. Here, let me pull up a fucking tooltip.
And it's Green in at the three. Barton unable to get that one. Nice D from Horford. Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
We know about Stephen Curry's pregame dribbling ritual. He showed him off right there on that play.
Morris passes to Barton.
Like, it's just annoying because it's 5-minute fucking quarters. If it wasn't 5-minute quarters, then I wouldn't be as frustrated because this shit just takes way too long. It's already like 25-30 minutes for a fucking game already.
I like the idea. We know we can make that shot, but the defense wasn't having it.
Butler passes to Horford. Here's Kuminga. He's guarded by Barton. Launches it. Jokic grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gordon against Butler. Up top, Gordon. Back to Jokic. Pass to Barton. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Kuminga.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Jokic, no good. Outside Curry. From downtown. That won't go either for Curry. Curry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
Talk to anyone who has guarded Curry. They all talk about his movement. He never stops moving on offense.
Curry, why the fuck are you reaching, you fucking dumbass?
First foul.
Like, why are the AI so fucking dumb? Like, oh yeah, I'm behind him. I'm gonna fucking try and reach for the ball while I'm behind him. Like, are you fucking dumb?
Now Barton spins. Clock at 6. Here's Morris. Shoots over Curry.
Terrific energy from Curry on the defensive end. Using his quick feet and great contest on the shot.
Let's go with a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. With Curry and his movement, he has to do it in order to get open.
The movement BA makes him easy to play with. Says a lot about his incredible conditioning, an underrated part of his greatness.
Right side Green. Oh, sweet move. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. That won't go either for inside. Kuminga. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Jefferson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Nails
2
the
minutes.
16-footer.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
To the paint.
They're not wasting
Jonathan
any time
Kuminga.
putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Jokic with it. And that's a
A
foul.
one-team foul.
Called on Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That's foul number 2
That's
for
his
him.
second personal
The
foul.
question is, do you leave
Second
him
team
in?
foul.
Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third
Timeout,
foul
home
this
team.
early.
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking. We start running the clock in the third quarter because it's always the third quarter that's, you know, fucking us a little bit. Besides that first attempt where it was like literally the fourth quarter.
A minute 31 left to play in the first.
So once we get into the third quarter, we'll just bring out.
Here's Jumpshot. Shoots over Kuminga. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
We'll just bring out the bench and then we'll just run the clock the entire time. Like, we'll just have Derek White bring it up or whoever bring it up and then just sit at the top of the key.
Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for your
He drops it first. Gordon, he's checked in for
Taking 2
Jumpshot.
shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And the bucket is
Stephen
good.
Curry.
Curry's got 8 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Inside. That shot is
I looked away for 2 seconds and that's what I fucking get.
A great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Curry with it. Give him 8 points now. From 7 feet.
And I drew the foul.
Called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shooting for
That's
the
on
away
Michael
team.
Green.
Very assertive by Steph Curry. Takes
At the
the
line for
foul
2.
and still gets the shot up.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Of course I'm gonna nail fucking Curry's free throws. Like, there's no question about it.
Green on Curry. Pass to Gordon. Fades. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Curry. And Curry
Stephen
throws
Curry.
it down.
I
Assisted.
love Curry's control on
Jonathan
the dribble
Kuminga.
drive. Then with the explosive finish.
Here's Campazzo. Curry with the block.
This Curry is just good. And that, well, I mean, that's also timing too, just knowing when to time that shit so I can get that block.
With the 10-footer. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot.
And so it's Las Vegas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. A big difference. And so
All right. No turnovers.
one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here?
It's like, you would think I would know when I get a turnover, but literally just here to make sure. Like, see, blocks just don't count as like a turnover. Otherwise, it would have popped up saying 1 out of 1 turnovers allowed.
Then it's Kuminga. Then
Which is great to fucking know, so I can use that to my advantage.
pass to Kuminga.
Kuminga. Bang. I was kind of worried I was going to get ripped there, but it's Curry. If I got fucking stripped as Curry, then that's going to be a fucking issue. Jokic just fucking got a quick trigger there.
Players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Wasted no time on that one. 15 points in the game.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Steph and Curry in a game of batching threes.
Horford with a steal. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. They double team Horford. And here's Kuminga for three.
Kuminga!
Nails it from three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Let's fucking go, Kuminga.
2 of his 3 shots to fall from beyond the arc. Now a timeout called by Denver. Man, it's been quite a game for Steph and Curry.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Morris on the wing. He's covered by Curry. The offensive rebound.
Awaiting foul. Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first personal
There was no reason for that reaching, but okay.
into the lineup for your home team. Bryn Forbes.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And he got the whistle.
Curry just slapping the dude in the face. Okay.
That's his third personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious.
That's a good foul, though. That is a good foul. Will Bart?
Good on the second one. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Curry goes in. And Curry throws it down.
Knifing inside with force. I love
Finding the gaps.
watching like this.
The gap's big enough for me to just slide right through.
Butler against Barton. Jokic with a screen on Butler.
His second foul in as many quarters.
Kuminga, come on, man. This team needs to stop reaching for no reason, man. I hate that shit.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And here's Butler outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Najee. And he's going for the lob. Barton's shot off the mark.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing
Oh, that was just.
a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Kuminga.
Let's go, Kuminga.
6 attempts. He's made
Kuminga broke fucking Jokic. You love to see it.
His hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Barton attacking. Shoots over Horford.
See, now we're just fouling just to fucking foul. So these are unnecessary ass fouls.
Shooting for your home team. Will Barton.
So he gets them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Gordon pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Campazzo. Outside, Green. Off target from 3-point range.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with.
Ooh, the standing dunk right on him.
Don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Pass to Gordon. Outside, Green. On the wing, Barton. The baseline J is on the way.
Actually, now I think about it, the game should be on right now. Oh no, it's not on yet. Not on yet. Starts at 9. In that case, after this game,
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace.
I'll go watch it.
Energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. Green for 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the attack, Curry. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
In the paint, Steph is so effective. Those high percentage looks, they look easy.
Pass to Gordon. Now Green. 13 feet out. Gordon can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Barton outside to halt the run. It doesn't go for him.
And then we hold it.
Done for Las Vegas. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. And more NBA action on.
Okay, so no turnovers.
Just about ready for the second half here.
We're gonna bring the bench out.
For this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen.
That's fine, whatever. I don't give a shit if Wiggins is in the 3 or Jalen's in the 3 in this fucking game. I don't care anymore.
Generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. White against Morris. Outside White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
If
personal
you talk to
foul.
anyone about White, Brent, they'll tell you he's best when he's being
At the
assertive.
line for the
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. Mikal Bridges is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Derek White, and it's Brown in at the 2. Here's Gordon. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Morris against Brown. Jokic grabs the board.
As long as we hit the rim, we're fine.
The kick out to Morris. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Miscommunication
Now into the lineup for your home
leads to
team.
turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Bryn Forbes.
Now White. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. Conchar with a rebound. Morris against White. Morris outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
Come on, bro.
To the line to shoot two.
That's his
That's
first
on
personal
Mikal
foul.
Bridges.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Monte Morris, taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes a first. Najee, he's checked in for Gordon.
All right, we're doing just fine now. Just need to keep this up. We don't need to overdo it.
Here's White.
Don't need to rush.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's Adebayo, high post. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3.
And I missed apparently.
Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Forbes. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic,
That's his first foul.
I was gonna say that's a huge ass foul. What the fuck?
team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, DeMarcus Cousins.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Morris against White. Six to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Offline with a 3.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Here's Forbes. Off target with the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ice
2
cold
minutes.
to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Up top, White. Guarded by Morris. Morris against White. 3-pointer off the mark.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
A tremendous on-ball defender, Derek White. He makes life easier for his coach with his physicality and willingness to take charges.
Cousins against Wiggins. Back to Forbes. Lets the 3 fly. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot
The ball
clock
goes to the
violation.
away team.
Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your home team.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Outside White. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Jump shot is good that
Bam
time.
Adebayo.
Let's go. Adebayo putting in some fucking work there in that jumper.
Just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
For 3. Sinks it from distance.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Outside White. The shot. And it's good. Off the
Derek
back rim and
White.
in. White's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Campazzo.
Check out White's
That's the end of the third quarter with the
Stay
score.
with this man every every step of the way.
And so it's Las Vegas holding a massive.
We got this, boys.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Just play it slow. That's all we got to do. On offense, we just play slow.
We've got Austin Rivers. Marcus Cousins is out there with Michael Green. And it's Chanchar in at the small forward position.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cousins driving to the basket. And he makes him the layup.
DeMarcus Cousins, for his size, he can make plays off the bounce. That kind of versatility is what makes him somewhat unguardable.
Outside White. Clock at 6. Shot is up. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And here comes the break. Counted from distance.
As a defender, White is disruptive with his length and does a good job of forcing turnovers.
On the wing, Rivers. Green up top. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside White. Pass to Wiggins. The three. Sends it home from three-point land.
For three.
Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Rivers. It's tipped. Outside White. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. There's the 3. Rebounded by Cousins.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
His first shot attempt. Chanchar's shot is off. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside White. Here's the 3. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
They get it back. A shot to stop the drought. He can't hit that time. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Brown. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well.
And there's the call.
That's his first
It's on
personal
Bam
foul.
Adebayo.
Second
That's
team
his
foul.
first foul of the game.
Checking in for your home team. Zignaji.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Cousins. Takes one from 10 feet. No good off the back of the rim. Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
to Rivers. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
Wiggins with it. Now Brown. Got it.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Cousins. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Chanchar. Back to Cousins. And he lays it up and in.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Now here's White. And so the road team gets the...
Let's go. Let's Chris Paul to the fucking collection, boys.
By the way, their team was dismantled.
Shock and surprise. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end the stream here for now because I'm going to go pop up the playoffs. I'm gonna watch a little bit of this game 1 and see what happens. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. We'll definitely be live again here probably later tonight. If not, we'll probably be live tomorrow. But we're definitely we're definitely chilling. We'll definitely come back, continue this particular grind. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Later, everybody.